What up, people? So today I had to go to court. Let me explain something to you about Minnesota laws. To all you gentlemen, it's for the gentlemen in the state of Minnesota. We have no rights. Understand that clearly now. A person submitted false testimony in the court today, okay, just to get a restraining order put out on me. Didn't violate no laws, didn't do nothing. So everything you say will be against you. No matter what you say, will be against you. Okay? From social media to freedom of speech, freedom of the press will be against you in the courts of the state of Minnesota. All right? This judge violated the law, the letter of the law, my evidence, saying the police report that did their investigation on this matter was hearsay. Okay? These people go through my YouTube, prints up stuff, put their own words in, type up stuff, just to get a restraining order against me because the person is living with, my wife is living with the individual. So this is what happened in my divorce court. Divorce judge ordered her that she was responsible for all medical bills. She changed her address. Everybody knows when you change your address, you get the medical bills and everything else. All right. So now I'm going to fight this all the way up to the highest courts in the state of Minnesota to have this judge fired because she violated the law, the letter of the law, showed discrimination towards me. My evidence was there. This individual's evidence wasn't there. This is the point that I'm making. A woman lies. A woman lies. They abuse the system for restraining orders. If you black, Spanish, whatever, and a man, no matter what evidence you have, you are guilty. In the state of Minnesota, you are guilty. Ray Charles saw, if he read it, God bless his soul, I wasn't guilty. Why is this individual watching my YouTube? Okay? So, I'm fighting a case against my ex-wife. I called up a cousin of mine's, got into their system out in Minnesota. And he said, no, there's no warrant for you. You never violated no restraining order against your wife. I know I haven't. I'm 3 hours away from that woman. I don't even want to see that woman. I wouldn't care if she's dead or not. You know, she tried to kill me. So all love and respect is gone from there. So this individual claims that I violated the restraining order, no proof, on my wife, no proof, no nothing. She was served legal documents by the courts, not by me, by the courts. The courts say now, when you have a restraining order, you cannot serve legal documents. That's what I was told by this court in the state of Minnesota. She was ordered to pay alimony to me. In my divorce decree, it says that she's responsible for all medical bills. She has to pay off the creditors. I was under her insurance, so we had insurance. So the mail is going to her because she changed the address. But does the court see that intelligent area? No. This court found me guilty of a restraining order when I shouldn't have been guilty at all. Because the girl is white. And because the color of my skin. This shit got to stop. This really got to stop. I don't know what possessed her to set me up and my wife, which is in clear writing. Everybody's saying, He didn't violate no laws. I didn't violate no laws on YouTube. I didn't violate no state, no federal laws, no laws whatsoever. But in the state of Minnesota, a man is guilty by the color of your skin and because you are a man. Okay? So, this judge refused to let me present my evidence by law. I have the right. By law, I have the right to present my evidence. I never in my life heard of nobody saying exhibits for a restraining order. Never heard no shit like that before in my life. Never heard nothing like that before in my life. But now, this is a totally different category now. Because now, it will be in my appeal how the court showed discrimination against me, and she used against me her poor decision because I'm fighting a case with my wife, ex-wife. That's what she used. I don't contact this woman. I don't want nothing to do with this woman. She tried to give me AIDS. We have no rights. We have no rights. Violated process laws, due of process. Violated the color law. Violated my rights to present my evidence. I can't write no checks out for myself from her account. That has her address on it. She was putting everything through my bank. Didn't even give me the chance to prove my evidence from the divorce court. Oh yeah, in the divorce court. She ignored what the judge said to my wife in the divorce court. And let me tell y'all, gentlemen, right now, when you got low down, crooked ass court systems and women in the state of Minnesota, I don't even know how she got all of this stuff about my divorce. She shows one page that is not even in my divorce decree. And the courts denied what another judge said in my divorce decree. So the courts are saying what the divorce judge said in my divorce, that my ex-wife is responsible for all medical bills. She has to change the address to where she's living at to get the medical bills under my name. She grants this restraining order. That's what she did. I was pissed. I ain't gonna lie about it. I said, you're not following the letter of the law, and that flag up there needs to be removed, and you need to be removed off the bench. Because I don't even go near this woman. I got the right to say what I want to say because I never violated no laws. I have never violated the policy of YouTube. This was investigated. This person's restraining order was investigated, and everybody's saying, there's a setup. Yeah, it's a setup from her and my wife. So now I got to watch my back because now I got to be afraid to go to jail for something I didn't do whatsoever. And then you ask yourself, why these people go out here killing these people? And I really see why. Because they get lied on, and the courts in the state of Minnesota do not follow the letter of the law whatsoever. Whatsoever. Do not follow the letter of the law. They hand out restraining orders like it's candy, like I said. Oh, he looked at me wrong. Oh, he called me a bitch. Oh, he called me a hoe. Bam, restraining order, restraining order, restraining order. This is the only state in America, well, this is not even America no more. Because now the courts are telling you, you have no rights as a man. You have no rights as a man. That's what they're saying. Us men have no rights in the state of Minnesota when it comes to divorce, when it comes to the restraining orders. Then the judge denied me to put a restraining order out on this individual. She totally violated the law because I have the right to put a restraining order out on another individual that I know that will do harm to me. So got the audacity to say the police report was hearsay. My evidence was all hearsay. The hell with what the divorce judge said. When the divorce judge put in my divorce decree, my ex-wife is responsible for all medical bills. I hate Minnesota. I hate everything in Minnesota and everybody in it. I hate Minnesota. I hate Minnesota. I hate it. I hate it. I hate Minnesota with passion, dude. Minnesota is the racist violation of your civil rights, violation of the law, and these chief justices ain't no good. Ain't no good, because they always side with the judge. That's the bad part about it. So I got to take this all the way up to prove my innocence and to prove that this judge showed discrimination, which she did against me, the works, because I'm a man. Because a white lady said, I'm guilty of a restraining order. So you can't say nothing on the internet whatsoever because they use that against you. This girl, this person, dog, made copies of things I've never saw before. And guess what the judge did? Oh, I'm submitting it in evidence. I'm submitting it in evidence. I was hot. I ain't gonna lie about it. I walked out of the courtroom. I was hot. My address was confidential, but she turns around, this individual, and says she got the address from law enforcement. So they went into the court system in Faribault, where my address was confidential, violated a court order, and ignored the law. Ignored the law. They want the devil to come out. Now I'm coming out. And I'm coming out fighting against the judges because they don't need to sit on the bench. These judges that give out restraining orders like it's candy. You know? No proof. I said 4 things on my YouTube. YouTube says you didn't violate none of our rules or regulations. My YouTube. Why are you looking at my YouTube? But you see, they got a surprise coming. We're getting the transcripts. Even the judge. Because you see, I can sue the judge. I looked at the law. I could sue the judge under a different law. I could sue the judge. Every judge could be sued when they endanger your life, when they violate the laws. You could sue a judge in every state, even the state of Minnesota. You can sue a judge. You see, that's the good part about this. They say judges have immunity. No, they don't. There's a law in the state of Minnesota. When you file your complaint, you can sue a judge. When they deny your complaint, you can sue a judge. You see, that's what you could do. When she told me I cannot put out a restraining order against this individual, I was shocked. I was shocked. I was shocked. Then this individual tells the courts that I violated my restraining order against my wife. Never violated no restraining order. So every word in that transcript is going to get this individual locked up with my wife, ex-wife, for conspiracy, setting me up, the works, and perjury. But you see now, you committed perjury on record. On record. That's what you did. You committed perjury on record. I'm not going to be a victim no more of society or these courts. I'm not. I'm not taking this shit no more. I'm not taking it. They got surprises coming. I'll be seeing their asses all in court. And right then and there, they'll be cuffed and charged. Because my cousin, he checks it out. He says, no, you didn't violate no restraining order. We have no records, and they got no records. I pulled your name up and everything. That person went in that court and lied. Did you tell the judge to submit? The judge wouldn't accept it. Whoa, 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 whoa. She wouldn't accept the police report and the investigation report. Nope. On what grounds? Hearsay. But it's not hearsay because it's a police report. It's an investigation report. Right. Now we go to the next level. The state of Minnesota can put a restraining order out on an individual just to have them in their system. These women in the state of Minnesota lie, cheat, and try to get you arrested behind hate, behind retaliation, behind revenge. I don't even talk to this fucking person. I brought the same stuff she brought. Never responded to this person. Told her to leave me the hell alone. I'm going to find out what the law is. And I'm going to sue your ass. Because I said that, I got a restraining order out on me. Behind a white judge. These people abuse the restraining order system. They abuse it 1,000%, and these courts abuse it with them. Everybody read the restraining order that was served on me Thanksgiving Day. Wait a minute. What law did you violate in the state of Minnesota? You didn't violate no laws. The person was denied in Faribault County for this restraining order. Then this person goes to another county and they grant the restraining order. Now it's time for me to have people lose their jobs. And that's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for. People, guys in the state of Minnesota, watch out. These women get restraining orders like candy. Even though it says, under penalty of perjury. I got a recording where this individual, be careful, man, they're setting you up. And my cousin got the same recording. Then the judge goes, well, did you subpoena him? I said, well, you know what? Can we postpone this right here? I'll go ahead and subpoena the people. I was denied that. I was denied that on due process of law to bring my witnesses. I was denied that to subpoena them. I was denied that. It's a fucked up state, man. But I see why these guys in Minnesota go killing people. I really understand it now. I really do. I really do. I really do. So now I got 2 restraining orders. One I'm still fighting, which they never answered that. So that's going straight up to the high courts. And this one. No. These judges don't need to be on the bench because they abuse the law. They abuse the law. I was hot. I said, How can you grant a restraining order when I did not violate no state or federal laws whatsoever? Oh, this is what it is. Because I'm black and she's white. It's just what I said. That flag does not need to be in no courtroom. Because this right here was straight discrimination. So I called up my attorney. They were shocked. They go, what? Yep. On what grounds? Because the judge said so. No, the judge got to follow the law. No, they don't. Not in the state of Minnesota. They don't have to follow the law. No, they do not. No, they do not. They do not have to follow the law under no circumstances in the state of Minnesota. They do not. They do not have to follow the letter of the law. They only follow what color your skin is. And you're a man. That's all they care about. You're guilty. You're guilty. That's all they care about. You're guilty. That's all you care about. Fuck about what the divorce decree says, that my wife is responsible for all medical bills and she has to directly pay the creditors. And this person comes up with some bullshit piece of paper that has nothing to do with my divorce decree. And she goes, well, it says in his divorce decree, he's responsible for his own bills. No, it does not. My wife is responsible for the medical bills. So this judge did not give a fuck about what another judge had to say. That's how disrespectful this judge was. That's how disrespectful this judge was. The hell with what my divorce decree says. That don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Guys, watch out, man. Move the fuck out of Minnesota. Because it's the only state that gives out fucking restraining orders like it's candy to these fucking lousy ass, lying, bitch ass women. I'm letting y'all know that now. Letting y'all know that now. And these fucking judges, some of these judges are no good. Because they go by the color of your skin, the color of the other party's skin, and if they're a woman, white, you are guilty. Asian, you are guilty. You look black, Spanish, you are guilty. Now it's time to fight back. It's time to fight back, because that judge don't need to be on the bench. You see, one judge says one thing, you ignore what another judge says. There was no evidence this person said that I violated the restraining order against my wife. No order whatsoever. No order whatsoever. Because she said I did, I was guilty. This woman helped my wife move out of our house, got them on video. She lied, and now it's time to fight back. Because I got to watch my back in case this bitch gets some mail over there that my wife is responsible for, medical bills. And this is a judge. This is supposed to be an intelligent individual. No. And I explained. When a court order in the divorce decree states your ex is responsible for all medical bills, she changes her address to that address. Of course, the bills are going over there. I didn't give them that address. That address came from my wife, ex-wife. And then she puts on this face. Oh, I didn't know nothing about that. You knew about everything because you called my wife, texting my wife while I was in divorce court. Yeah. No more. I ain't taking this shit no more. No more. I'll either go down killing somebody, no matter which way, because I got now 2 fucking restraining orders that I'm fighting. And these fucking people in the state of Minnesota give them out like candy with no evidence, no proof, all because of words on a piece of paper. But yet, my medical report was there when my wife assaulted me, ex-wife, put me in the hospital, all of that was there. Police reports, everything. 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 It's cold, man. It's cold. Stay the fuck out of Minnesota.